Go.
According to 3 scientists who have written on the science of baseball, the human limit for hitting a baseball on a normal temperature and no wind is somewhere between 450 and 475 feet. Now imagine, if you can hit this same baseball on the same conditions with no wind blowing 500 to 575 plus feet, just by using a drug called steroids. I want to learn more about the use of steroids that produce such supernatural results. Today, I will share part of what I learned by explaining what are antibiotic steroids, some of the harmful effects steroids can cause on your body, and the growing use of steroids among sport athletes. Antibiotic steroids are drugs that work to increase muscle size and strength. Antibiotic steroids excite the receptor molecules in muscle cells. This in turn causes certain genetic material to make more muscle protein. This means you will be able to maintain your muscle size and strength. In an article from isteroids.com, it tells how antibiotic steroids were first known to be used in sports in 1954 at the World Weightlifting Championship by the Soviets. A recent survey showed 0.5% of the adult population said they have used antibiotic steroids. This is according to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration National Household Survey on Drug Abuse. You may now hear steroids called juice, pump, or hype. Antibiotic steroids are powerful drugs that many people take in high doses to boost their athletic performance. Antibiotic simply means body tissue. Antibiotic steroids help build muscle tissue and increase your body mass by acting like the body's natural male hormone. Steroids can be taken by mouth or they can be injected. Now, let me tell you the harm you do to your body when you use steroids. Some of the side effects of using steroids are high blood pressure, heart disease, liver damage, angry moods, and severe acne, especially on the chest and face areas. While taking a drug with so many side effects may seem alarming, people do it anyway. For example, here's a 21-year-old man that's been taking steroids. As you can see in picture A, he has a large body mass and large muscle mass. In picture B, you can now begin to see a graphic picture of the side effects that taking steroids has on your body. This is the severe acne on his chest and neck area. In picture C, you can see after this person began to stop the use of steroids, that his acne began to disappear, but also you see a decrease in his chest muscles and his body mass tissue. In light of all of this, an article in the June newsletter issue number 3, June 17, 2007, The Unpatriotic or Natural Evolution of the Sports, talks about the large number of baseball players using steroids. Many people seem to think it's a player choice if they want to take a drug to achieve better results. If it gives them the edge, then go for it. Steroid use does raise expectations. All the attention given to steroids has led to surveys giving some surprising stats. A USA Today news article survey of players show over 3/4 of them believe that the newest trend in record breaking is due to the use of steroids to some degree. More than 1/4 believe this trend is strongly related to steroid use. According to the Mitchell result, a survey conducted in 2003 on the testing of Major League Baseball players, 5% of them tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. For example, baseball is quite well known to be a sport that harbors the use of steroids because of the well-known public discovery of Mark McGwire's use of steroids. Mark McGwire was a famous baseball player. Here I have a chart of the 10 longest home runs hit by Mark McGwire. As you can see, when Mark McGwire began his career, he began hitting the ball at approximately 300 feet. As he began the use of steroids, you can see that the distance he hit the ball began to increase, all the way up to 500 feet plus. In closing, we have learned what steroids are, some of the side effects of using steroids, and the growing use of steroids among sport athletes. Although no matter where you stand on the issue, one thing is true. Steroids are still present in sports, even though the organizations do not allow them. Since the early time, people have wanted to enhance their performance to gain the prestige that goes along with being great at what they do.